6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has commended Pakistan Army and security agencies for ensuring law and order on Eid al-Fitr. Shehbaz Sharif and Interior Minister during a meeting in Lahore today discussed overall political situation of the country. Festivities of Eid al-Fitr continue on second day today. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred a Kashmiri youth in Pulwama district today. 63 Palestinians were martyred in Israeli attacks on first day of Eid in Gaza. The United States has approved sale of multifunctional information distribution systems to Saudi Arabia. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has commended Pakistan Army and personnel of police and other security agencies for ensuring law and order in the country on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. In a statement, the Prime Minister was appreciative of the steps taken by officers and soldiers of Pakistan Army, the Inspector Generals of Police of the 4 provinces, the heads of the security agencies, and the officers of the administration. He said the officers and personnel of Pakistan Army and security agencies have rendered immense sacrifices for the establishment of law and order in the country. The Prime Minister said the entire nation salutes the officers and personnel of Pakistan Army, police, security agencies, and administration who are assigned to perform their duties away from their loved ones on the occasion of Eid. Kuwaiti Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed Sabah Al Salim Al Sabah called Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and extended warm greetings to him on the auspicious occasion of Eid al-Fitr. During their conversation, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif thanked the leadership of Kuwait for their messages of felicitation on his re-election. He recalled the historically cordial and brotherly ties between Pakistan and Kuwait and reaffirmed Pakistan's resolve to further strengthening the bilateral relationship with a view to securing mutual benefit for the peoples of both countries. In this regard, the Prime Minister emphasized the need to enhance economic and trade ties between Pakistan and Kuwait and assured the Kuwaiti side that the successful and timely implementation of the agreements and MOUs signed by the two sides last year would be ensured. The two leaders also prayed for peace and prosperity of their two nations, unity among the ranks of Ummah, and most importantly, for an end to Israeli atrocities against the innocent Palestinians in Gaza. The Kuwaiti Prime Minister conveyed his best wishes for the people of Pakistan and reaffirmed his country's desire to strengthen and deepen its cooperative partnership with Pakistan. Interior Minister Syed Mohsen Raza called on Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif in Lahore today. They exchanged Eid greetings and good wishes with each other. The Prime Minister expressed satisfaction over the law and order situation in the country on Eid al-Fitr. Overall political situation in the country also came under discussion during the meeting. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif telephoned JUIF Chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman and extended Eid greetings. The two leaders prayed for the development and prosperity of Pakistan. The festivities of Eid al-Fitr continue on the second day today. The people are visiting their relatives and recreational places across the country today to enjoy Eid celebrations with their loved ones. In North and South Waziristan, Pakistan Army and the local people celebrated Eid al-Fitr together with great enthusiasm. Several events were organized in this regard. Tribal elders, local people, and children participated in regional dance and sports competitions. Pakistan Army distributed books, toys, and other gifts amongst the children. Sindh Governor Kamran Khan Tisori says Special Investment Facilitation Council will prove backbone of the country's economy. He said this during an Eid program hosted in his honor by in his honor in Karachi by Consul General of UAE Bakhit Atiq Al Rumaiti. Governor said Sindh province will provide complete security and safety to the projects of SIFC and all interested investors will be facilitated in this regard. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred a Kashmiri youth in Pulwama district today. The youth was martyred during a joint cordon and search operation carried out by the Indian Army, paramilitary and special operations group personnel in the Frasipura area of the district. In a separate development, Indian troops arrested 3 youths during a search operation in Baramulla town today. The operation is part of the Modi government's ongoing policy of targeting Kashmiri people on the pretext of being involved in anti-election activities, particularly concerning the upcoming Indian parliamentary elections. The youth, identified as Awais Ahmad Waza, Basit Fayaz Kalu and Fahim Ahmad Mir, were slapped with Draconian Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Meanwhile, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has expressed grave concern over the growing human rights violations and escalating state terrorism in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. APHC spokesperson Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas, in a statement in Srinagar, urged international watchdogs to pressure India to ensure the fundamental rights of Kashmiris, including the right to self-determination. APHC spokesman denounced the occupation regime for preventing Kashmiris from offering Eid prayers at Jamia Masjid Srinagar and Eidgah. He termed it a new form of unbridled occupation forces in the Kashmir Valley. At least 6 school students died and over a dozen were injured when the bus carrying them to their school overturned in Indian state of Haryana today. Preliminary reports attributed the accident to the recklessness of the driver, who was allegedly driving vehicle at a high speed. At least 63 Palestinians were martyred and 45 others injured in an Israeli attack on the first day of Eid in Gaza. According to Health Ministry, the total number of people martyred in Gaza since October last year has risen to over 33,000. The U.S. State Department has approved the sale of multifunctional information distribution systems to Saudi Arabia for an estimated cost of $101.1 million. The Pentagon, in a statement, said that Saudi Arabia requested to buy communications equipment, support equipment, and other related elements of logistics and program support. He said the sale is aimed at strengthening the security of the kingdom. It said the proposed sale will improve Saudi Arabia's surveillance capability to counter current and future regional threats. Over 70 foreign diplomats from 49 countries attended a conference held in Beijing to learn about economic and social development and human rights protection achievements in China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. Speaking on the occasion, Pakistan Ambassador to China Khalil Rahman Hashmi appreciated the long-term friendly cooperation between Pakistan and China. He said that Islamabad is looking forward to further strengthening cooperation with Xinjiang on trade, investment, and people-to-people and cultural exchanges, among others. Ambassadors of Turkey, Syria, Iran, and Kazakhstan, among others, also hailed China's strong commitment to Xinjiang's high-quality development. In Ukraine, 4 people have been killed in Russian missile attack on Mykolaiv city. The Southern Military Command said on Telegram that Mykolaiv region also was targeted during Russia's massive overnight attack all over the country that destroyed a power plant and disrupted electricity supply for thousands of people. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while partly cloudy in upper areas during the next 12 hours. However, isolated rain, wind, thunderstorm is likely in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan, Kashmir, and adjoining hilly areas. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.